DIY or Die, Walker Vapor Group LLC, or any of its associates do not condone nor encourage the use of nicotine, vapor products, or any mood-altering substances without the explicit consent of a physician. The content viewable on this channel is strictly for entertainment purposes only and not meant to be seen as informational or educational. Must be 21 years or older to view these materials.
Silky beef. Hey mixers, welcome back to another Mixin Vixens. I'm Emily, also known as mlNikon. Please say hello to the beautiful Leilani.
Hello? Is that what you're looking for?
We've got RinVapes.
I waved. I was muted.
Hello,
I can't type and talk at the same time, y'all.
Multitask, man.
No, because then people bitch about me typing. Like, oh my god, do you have a typewriter?
And we've got Jen, the E-juiceFairy.
Hi, everybody. How's everybody been this week?
Good.
Good, good.
Bien, bien.
And we've
Awkward silence. I hate it.
we've got
What's up with that?
Jennifer Jarvis, the Flavor Pro, will be in very shortly. So we're going to do something a little bit different this week, guys. So basically, we wanted to give the boys an extra week with our recipes. So either to get flavors or to let our recipes steep. So we decided to just kind of have a chit-chat episode where we just sit down, we hang out with you guys, we have fun. No agenda, no flavor profile we're chasing. It was kind of great, no pressure to create a recipe. And I realized that we had never formally introduced ourselves, so to speak. So I thought maybe we could talk about, first of all, kind of the equipment and what mixes we're vaping on right now. And then maybe we could get into kind of who we are as people, you know?
Yeah.
You know us?
Agreed.
Yep. We're all very interesting, and we're interesting on camera and off camera, and we have different ways that we smell or taste or do our recipes. So I guess it's a little bit late for us to be introducing ourselves, but hey, like Rin said
Better
earlier,
late than never.
YOLO. That's what Rin said earlier. I looked at that and I giggled. I can see her saying that, not just typing it.
What did I say?
YOLO.
YOLO.
Oh, yeah.
So let's start with what we're vaping. Let's talk about. I mean, I know everyone has different preferences when it comes to equipment and what kind of mixes we like. You know, so right now, what are you guys using? What are you vaping?
Today, and probably this is going to shock some people. This is the size of my everyday vape.
Oh my god.
Oh goodness.
I make 16 ounces at a time of this, but there's a reason for it. It lasts me a good 6 to 8 months, number one. So it's not something I vape all the time, but it's something that does get very good with steep. So when I make it so that it'll last me up to a year because it's really good with steep. And it's a strawberry cheesecake, and it's almost like a base because the strawberry cheesecake is really dense and the strawberry is light on it. It's mostly cheesecake and, custard and stuff like that, but it's got the sweetness of the strawberry in it. And if I want to change it up, I can. So what I use that big bottle for is sometimes I'll put it into a 30 ml like this, and then I carry this around, right? And if I'm sick of it, I'll add some Kentucky bourbon to it, 0.5% will change the profile completely, or I'll add some Flora sweet dough and completely change the profile. So it's like 0.5 to 1% of anything else will change it. Like I can add a little bit of orange to it. I like that profile. It's light enough on the fruit that I can tweak it a little bit and have something different. So that's how I keep myself from having, you know, some people hate steeping. Well, that's good. That's okay. I don't like steeping like the next person doesn't. But when you make it this big, what the hell? It's steeped for a long time by the time you finish vaping it.
True.
So yeah, there's no way I can fathom how much juice. When I make juice, it's in like 10 mils. Unless I like, know that I'm gonna love it, like it's a mixer that I respect, or it's a profile I think I'm really gonna like, then I'll do 30 mils. But like I just have tons and tons of 30 and 10 mils, and I keep myself on a schedule, so I mix more than I'm gonna vape in a week, and then so I just pile it up. So now I've got like a month's worth of steeping juice.
Yeah, but I got a very busy lifestyle all the time, so I have to have something I can count on because I don't want to ever smoke again. So with my busy lifestyle, and you know, with the shows, we have to make stuff for the shows all the time. I keep my basic profile, and then I tweak it as I go. I do a lot of shake and vapes for my MTLs. I like my straight fruits cool. I don't like them hot, running them hot. So I have a tank that's RDTA that I can run it at higher temperatures, but because of where the coil is set, it doesn't feel hot, and I can add menthol to that. Like this Serpent Mini 25 is my end game tank. I have 4 of them. And I have 2 spares in case something happens, because they don't really make these anymore. And with it being my end game tank, only thing that goes in here is creams, bakeries, and tobaccos sometimes. Most of the time my tobaccos go into pod style system. My fruits go into my RDTAs, and I don't care. I'm not picky about what RDTA I vape my fruits on, as long as it's very airy. And that's my style. That's my style of vaping. I use my Squonker. I like creams in that.
Interesting. Cool. Well, thank you. Rin, why don't you tell us, what are you vaping right now?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, you.
Your audio is kind of going in and out.
Oh, sorry.
I'm having issues. Like nothing. I've been having this issue on and off for a while, like where nothing tastes right. So I don't know what's going on with me. So I pretty much vape whatever tastes good at the moment. What was I vaping on before that? Oh, I was messing with Dumai not that long ago.
Oh, which ones?
Trying to nail that strawberry. The strawberry is weird.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Like I was talking to Jen earlier, and I was like, it recommends 0.5 or 0.05 to 0.15. I'd had to go all the way to 0.5, 0.5%, to even just be able to really taste it.
Interesting.
And then I'll taste it for maybe a day, and then it starts fading again. And I'm like, what the heck? Or what the mess?
Hey, what the mess? Right now.
So I don't know. I don't know if it's me or the strawberry. So I don't know. And then I put a little bit of the Jammy Wizard, because I finally got it. And I found with that flavor, you kind of have to go low with it. Like I did like a 1%, like I would normally do with any other flavor art. And I was like, nope. When I added like the couple drops, what I did initially, that worked. But like the 1% was too high. So I don't know. I've been having issues, which is nothing new for me. I don't do the big bottles like Jen does. Like the biggest bottle I do is like a 30. Because lately, like I'll get past a certain point and then I stop being able to taste it. So I don't know what my issue is, but until I figure it out, I don't want to make too much of anything.
I go through that too, though. And I don't know if it's just my own mixes, because I'm just like, I hit a wall. And so I think everything just tastes like crap. Or if it seriously is just like a phase of Vapor's tongue, where just everything just tastes like hot sweetness.
Yeah, it's so annoying because like I've never had vapor. Like I've been vaping a long time, and only like the last maybe year or so I've been having issues like on and off with stuff not tasting right. So I don't know.
First, you thought it was the constant vaping of the same flavor. Then it was your VG, but you've tried a different VG, right?
Yeah, I went back to my original VG because
Did you notice a difference?
Initially, I thought that was the fix.
Yeah.
But the thing is like I've been still experimenting with different mixtures, so I can't nail it down to that. I don't know. I've kind of just given up on trying to figure it out. I basically just try to find something I can vape like for the moment and then be done. But it's a mess, man. And I have like nearly 900 flavors, and it's like there's really no excuse for me not to be able to find something I can vape. But
maybe you should go Concrete's route and just vape sassafras and like cactus. Like all day.
I don't know that I have a sassafras.
A root beer. I think that's what he was talking about last night.
Oh, sarsaparilla type stuff.
Sarsaparilla.
I'm not a big root beer vapor.
And
Maybe
I find that you have to go like left field.
Huh?
You have to go left field with it. Like something you don't normally vape to move your taste buds back into something. And I know that we have a lot of flavors, but we get stuck on a kind of sort of profile. And sometimes for me, I find that when that happens to me, I give up on flavor and I go to pineapple and a couple drops of Polar Blast. That's it. I do that for a day because pineapple is my lemon because I don't like lemon. So pineapple is a citric aspect that gives me something different. I'm not a big fan of orange either. So I just use pineapple and I use it like at 3% with, 0.10 of Polar Blast and a little bit of marshmallow just to give it the coolness and give me a flavor that is strong enough that I can taste it and roll with it. And after about a couple of days, I'm usually better. And then also what I'm drinking matters. Like I've been doing these LaCroix, and I found and I know that LaCroix is one of those things that people don't like because it's just water.
I like it, so
yeah, water that's set next to some sort of fruit instead of fruit inside the water. But I found a strawberry one, and it wasn't LaCroix, it was another brand. And I was drinking that, and I lost all strawberries. So I had to switch back and find another LaCroix because then I lost my vape. But it's because I was tasting that all the time. I don't know.
I don't know either. Because I don't really drink flavored beverages that much. Like I have my Monster in the morning. And then the rest of the day I'm either drinking water or milk. And that's it. I don't really drink soda. Don't mess with, I like LaCroix, but I try to limit my carbonation. I don't know. I don't know.
The only reason I do LaCroix is because I crave carbonation. And since I gave up regular sodas and artificial sweeteners, I just, when I first tried LaCroix and I was drinking like Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke or Diet this, that, the other, it tasted like crap. But after being sugar-free now, it's been almost 2 months. When I went back to LaCroix, it was like, oh my God, I can have a soft drink style without having the artificial sweetener. And all of a sudden now I could taste it,
Yeah. I don't know.
It helps with the flavor of vaping when you don't take artificial sweeteners too.
Has anybody in chat ever suffered from vapor's tongue, or you just can't taste your flavors? If so, write it in chat and tell us what fixed it. Help Rin.
I'm beyond help.
Help, huh?
Okay.
So what's your current setup, Emily? What are you vaping on?
I've been loving I finally got my SX Mini G Class back from my wife. She stole it for a little while. So my SX Mini G Class with the Hadley on top. And what I'm vaping right now, actually, it's almost gone. We got to mix some more. Is Jennifer Winstead's Milk Tart. I've been really enjoying it.
Oh snap!
It's better than mine, I have to admit.
If you make that in a bigger bottle and let it sit, it'll steep in 3 months. It'll be so good that won't even taste as good as it does now.
I made it in a 30 ml, which is big for me, and I made it on the 6th of July, so it's over a month. It's over a month old. I let it steep for a little bit.
Because you didn't like it as much at first. Some of them, that's where I argue that some people say, if it doesn't taste good right away, it's not going to taste good. Well,
no.
It does not taste good, right? It tastes good.
Sometimes it'll go from bad to amazing. Sometimes it'll go from really good to
really yuck.
Like sometimes it just sucks and it just won't ever get better.
And sometimes
you don't know until you try it at different stages, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes at like 2 weeks in, that's like the best place for it. And then after a month or 2 months, top notes die down and it's just not that good,
And it might even taste like soap after a long time.
Yep. But and then I've got my G box, which it's a squonk. I'm not really into squonking. Like I'm giving it the old college try. But what happens is my bottle runs out before my batteries do. And so I just end up just dripping on it anyway. Because I don't know, I'm too lazy or I can't be bothered to fill the bottle up before I have to take the batteries out to switch them. Like that's normally when but whatever. It works.
Don't you know they say once you squonk, you don't go back?
I don't know who says that, but they're wrong.
I know, right?
I'm just not a fan of it.
Well, you know what? Maybe you have to find a squonker that's like convenient. Or you have to take out the battery first and then.
Well, it's the same door. Like they're all the same under the same door. So I think if I get something like, I think it's maybe the exotic.
Oh, let me see that again. Let me see you hold that again. No, the whole mod. Put it in your hand. Okay. I want to see what it looks like in your hand.
So demanding.
I do, because I need to see what it looks like as far as holding grippy,
She just wants you to hold it.
It's not a bad size.
It's a big honking mod.
Yeah, it sure is.
Like I have small hands, but it's
what is that? Oh, that's it's a big one.
You know what you should be looking out for? And I know people in chat, they're crossing over between different, channels and stuff like that. But Brian is coming out with his new squonk soon, and it's supposed to be innovating. I saw that he did like half a preview, like everybody else does, try to rope you in, but it looks really, really nice. The one he showed was red. It looks like the battery is very similar to like the Picos, where there's a battery top where you can just like take it out at the top and then screw the top back on, and then like the squonking bottle is somewhere up front, from what I can tell what he showed, but it looks really, really nice. So that may be something for you, Emily.
And I'm so sorry. I thought I was muted. You guys probably heard me typing. Oh my goodness.
No.
My bad. What was the name of that mod again?
It hasn't come out yet. He's gonna do like a preview video, I believe, the first week of September, which is in like 2 weeks. So,
Brian likes the tease.
He does. He really
does. In suspense forever, and then he'll say, "Oh, it drops this day, but it's a pre-sale only." Get out of here with that pre-sale.
The thing with it is that I don't usually like 3 battery mods because they're too big for my hands. So I will never be able to get a squonker that is a 2 battery squonk because it just won't fit.
The G box is bigger than my RX 200, which is a 3 battery mod, which I love. Like that thing's a tank. It's been with me for like a couple years. I've dropped it so many times, but this is bigger. Don't get the G box then. You're not gonna like it. Get something small and cute like the exotic, or the Pulse.
Yeah, let me see what the Pulse looks like.
Are those regulated though?
One moment. Mine isn't, but they do have a regulated one.
Oh yeah, the Pulse has one now. Yeah, I forgot that whole
the
drama.
exotic is not. It's mechanical, but it's so cute. Like the form factor is perfect and just fits perfect in your hand.
I didn't know it wasn't. Damn it.
This is the Pulse.
That's cute.
It is cute.
Little guy.
I seen it, but I didn't want to
It's
get
really
it because I didn't like any of the doors.
It's like a really soft silicone bottle, really squishy. And yeah, the doors just pop off. You can lock it. That's what I like about it is you can lock it and throw it in your purse, or pocket or whatever.
What's that dripper you have at the top?
Oh, it's it's a Haku clone.
Got it.
Yeah, I don't buy authentic.
No shame in your game.
I'm a clone girl. And most of the time, a lot of times they're exactly the same. Like I bought the Headley clone, and then someone, I forget who is on Discord. I'm sorry, I forget who it was. Loco on Discord sent me for flavors. I think I had some extra flavors, so he sent me an authentic Headley because he didn't use it. He didn't like it, and they taste the same. So
I
can't tell.
I use my tank, and
Yeah.
I do have the recurve. I don't buy expensive RDAs, but I mean I'll go $25-$30 on one. But I've been trying to like dripping for a long time, but I think that which is what I was telling Jen, that I needed a longer, but it looks so funky when you have too big of a drip tip. But at the same time, I feel like the coil is too close to my mouth, so it gives me a sore throat.
Okay. See, I was super resistant to dripping too. I'm like, no, tanks, I'll only drip when I test flavors. And then I decided I start testing flavors more and more. And I decided I really like this.
I mean, you are unnoted. I mean,
yeah. When am I not testing flavors, right? But so then if I'm at home vaping, it's on a dripper. Like I have one set up with a tank. That's my like travel mod. I even keep it by the door, by my purse, because that's like if I'm in the car going anywhere, a road trip, or even commuting to the gym, I use a tank.
How do you find your flavors play into the difference of creating recipes that are used in tanks versus in dripper?
Oh, you have to go simpler with tanks. Not as simple as like say pod systems.
Did you see me go?
What? Yeah, I did. I saw that look.
Recipe person.
Most tanks, I mean, there are some exceptions. Like I'm sure the Serpent Mini is wonderful in flavor, and like there are some tanks that are really good in flavor. But even though as good as they are, they're not as good, and they don't pick up the nuances that drippers do. They just don't. So sometimes you have to.
Maybe that's why dripping people really like my recipes, because if I can taste it, they can like it blows them away.
It blows them out of the water. Exactly it. That's it. You got it.
Really? Is that good? I just thought it was okay.
So Jen Jarvis has made her appearance. We've been ignoring her. She's been vaping silently in the background. Hey, Jen Jarvis.
Hello. I finally got a webcam working.
It's different from this angle. I feel so intimate.
It's on my computer, so it's like, hi, I'm right here. My other one's way up there, so it's. I don't know what happened. Windows has screwed up my computer. It's not my webcam. My webcam is fine. My drivers don't work.
Do they do a Windows update?
Yes, whatever the last Windows update was, it messed up my webcam.
It did the same thing to me 3 days ago. I had to revert back Like I had to do like a restore to the old Windows in order to get my keyboard to work, to get my microphone to work, everything. Windows is messing up. Yep. Or they're trying to tap like into your computer. I don't know what it is.
The Men in Black are watching now.
Oh yeah, or the FDA. Oh. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they can find us on YouTube.
Hey, are we going to put that disclosure on that says we are nicotine and we can be addicted? We have nicotine and we are addicting substance. Because
we are addictive.
We are addictive. And we are full of nicotine.
not all of us are that full of it, because I'm only vaping like 1 milligram. So
you still have nicotine, still addictive, JJ.
Little bit nicotine.
So who haven't we gotten to? JJ. Oh, JJ, did you tell us what mix you're mixing or what mix you're vaping and what equipment you use?
Well, I actually had described what I was vaping the other day on the show. I listed the entire thing. I don't have it actually on the computer yet, but it's like a 20 flavor tobacco with everything that we mixed last week on Jen and Mine show on Wednesday, and I added a bunch of other stuff like strawberries and
holy crap, are you serious?
Yeah, I read you that whole thing. That was like ridiculously long. I don't know where it is now. Oh, right here.
She's trying to one up you, Jen. Other Jen.
Oh, let me tell you, she's the queen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I like to be able to make something, so I keep it at about 9.
Yeah, it's 15 ingredients.
I'll make that once. And
better make your shampoo size bottle.
Well, I did a 120 mil. That's what I've been vaping. It's mostly peach and strawberry with a bit of vanilla and tobacco. And I'm still just using Cube and my Aeronaut V2.5.
How old is your cuboid, by the way?
This is one that Mr. Addy Tooney sent me earlier this year because all of my mods were dying. Maybe it was the end of last year. I'm not sure. It was somewhere around Christmas time, I think.
My cuboid didn't quit. It still works, but it does not read my Addies.
My first one died. That's what it did too. It stopped reading. And this one's having issues with reading the coils. I don't know what it is with the 510 connection, but if it gets a little bit wet, and then if you wiggle it a little, it just starts shorting it out, and there's no short. It's fine.
It works fine. It just does not read the tank. So how about you, Leilani?
Me?
Yes.
Right now I'm vaping on an experiment, which is, because me and Rin were talking, she was asking about some flavors, and then I'm like, you know what, I need to play with the flavors that people don't really use that I get. So I was playing with the Amaretti heavy cream and some strawberries with holy vanilla, and it turned out really good, but I'm just messing with it. But
how much holy vanilla did you put in there?
0.5%, not too much, because I'm trying to hoard it because that stuff's expensive. That, like, I'll have holy vanilla with vanilla shisha because they're kind of like parallel, so I can kind of save on it. But yeah.
See, with the holy vanilla, I find that when I bought it, I was better off buying a 120 mil than I was buying a 15.
I know, we're all too rich for my blood. I got other flavors I gotta buy.
I mean, I have a budget, so I only allow myself $60 a month. That's it.
Oh, you're much better than I.
That sounds a lot better than what I do. Because see, I just go crazy, and then I have to put myself in flavor jail for a couple.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I can't. I just automatically allow. I give myself an allowance, and I give myself a $60 a month allowance, and twice a year I allow myself $200 in one shot, and that's actually when I pick up my nicotine and my VG, my PG, and whatever's left goes in either equipment or flavors.
Oh, you're better than me. No,
So
I just see sales.
I'm a banker by nature, so everything for me is in buckets. So these are my bills. This is my vaping budget. This is my spending money. This is my drinking money. This is my food money.
I feel you.
Oh, and you have to have shoe money and makeup money.
What
Yes,
about purse
very
money?
important.
You have purse money?
Mm,
Not a purse girl?
I have a whole. My husband found my stash. I was in so much trouble because I have a chest. I have a big chest in front of my bed. You know that most people would put blankets and comforters and stuff in there, and it's those big wooden chests that just sits in the front of the bed. Well, I had all my pocketbooks in that chest, and on top of it, I had my winter blankets and my big winter comforters and stuff in there over the pocketbooks. Well, he decided while I was on vacation in Florida that he was going to surprise me and clean the room and put stuff in places and make me a little shelfie thingy. And when he opened that up, when I got back, all my bags were in my bathroom outside of the chest. And he said, "What the fuck is this?"
Oh no!
Ooh, you in trouble? You in trouble?
He said, "You're not allowed to buy another pocketbook till some of those tags are off of some of those that you've never used."
Oh.
I said, "I work for a living. I'll buy another pocketbook if I want to." He said, "You're so wasteful." I said, "I can give some of them away for Christmas."
That's
Or
true.
you could just keep them all because they're yours.
I know. But
And you
that
should
was
feel guilty about your purse habit.
I do. I mean, that's too much.
Girl. Yeah. But I haven't been buying a lot of like vape gear because I've been buying a lot of flavors. Normally I would be like, I'd be on it. I'd be on them like, white on rice. But right now I'm just trying to get these flavors. I'm telling you, there's like all these new releases, and then like everybody has like an email post, or they're posting on like Facebook, like 30. I think today's the last day for E-cig Express for their 30% off, like all jungle flavors and something else. And I had a cart, I had a cart ready. I was like, no, you just got done paying bills. You still need food. So I was sad.
I get sad. I get sad when I see the sales and I can't buy something.
I know.
It's so sad.
But November is coming, so Black Friday is going to come, and that's when all the madness is supposed to begin. But I'm trying. I'm really, really trying to like save and just like think, because every time something drops, like a new Addy or a new mod, 2 weeks later something else new drops, and that one that just came out is on sale like 20% off. You know what I mean?
I don't buy anything new. I buy everything about 3 months old. But hey, did anybody watch that show from Fresh on, what was it? Was it Wednesday or Thursday where Grim Green was on?
Where Rin sang happy birthday at the very, very end?
Yeah, that was Friday.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, that was a pretty good impression. Look at you.
I was like, girl, sing it.
Dude, because Gizzard's got this clipboard of me, the soundboard.
Yeah.
I know.
That's where that started. Oh my god. Dude, back in the day on Fresh's like Wednesday show, I think it was, the like crazy late night show, Dirty used to have like this whole soundboard of just clips of just all these people, and of course a bunch of me. I'm like, dude, get out of here. Like I can't say anything because it'll be on a freaking soundboard.
Well, Grim put out this thing that he liked. What was it? Was it
Banana root beer.
Banana and root beer? So that's where the mixer in me gets out of bed or off the couch where I was watching the show and I had to go in the kitchen. So I mixed it.
You did.
I did. I have a recipe that I mixed. I haven't released it yet, but it's on my ELR because I'm still messing with it. But it does work. It works. Try it. Banana, root beer, put an ice cream in there and a little bit of whipped cream.
So weird.
I know it did. That's why I was like, no way. That shit can't be good.
Again, so does banana mint, and I made that a milkshake, and it was pretty tasty. So I'll try it twice.
I mean, I was like, there's no way that shit works. And then it damn sure does. I used liquid barn root beer because that was the only one I had. I'm not going to go out and buy root beer because that's not a flavor I like.
Wait, don't you have Flavor root beer?
I did. I used a little bit of Flavora in there also, but I didn't want to use that as the main one because Flavora is kind of strong.
Yeah.
So I used Liquid Barn. Hold on, I'll pull it up. It's new. It's not released because, you know. So I used TFA banana cream at like 2%, root beer Flavora at 0.5, root beer Liquid Barn at 5. I know that sounds high, but they're on the weak side. And vanilla ice cream FA at 3%. It worked.
I mean, didn't know Liquid Barn had a root beer.
Do they? I don't know if they still have it. I've had it for about a year.
Oh, I gotta check that out. Chat.
I have a little bottle of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I gotta hunt them. Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Well, you know what? I don't look for root beer flavors either. But that sounds like a good recipe. Why won't you publish it?
Because I just made it, and I don't know what it's going to steep to, and I need to know how my root beer is in comparison to my banana and cream. I still don't know if the balance is right. I'm not a root beer person, so this is definitely a recipe that I would be making for somebody else, and I'm just trying to find when it all melds together. But it's my starting point.
And which banana did you use? Sorry,
TFA banana and cream.
I wish I had sent you Delosi's Banana Fosters.
Did you?
And their banana. No, I sent you Delosi's Sugar Cookie, Delosi's Vanilla Cream, and Delosi's Tres Leche.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I sent you One-on-One's Vanilla Wafer and some pie crust and something else.
Ooh.
I'm excited. I get bacon and it didn't hit my bake budget.
That Filipino mango that I sent a sample of the Duome ones.
Mm-hmm.
I put like 5 drops in a 30 ml of PDO.
Oh, did you 5 drops in a 30?
Yeah, she wanted it as a flavoring, not a.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That way I can play with it.
Well, it was 5 drops and then whatever else was in the syringe.
Oh my god!
Yep.
How
So
do
it
you
might
like it?
It might have been about 6.5 drops.
What do you think of them?
It smelled pretty good as a flavoring. It smelled really strong. You're going to be like 0.15% of that, maybe.
Yeah.
Leilani, let me ask you a question about that Duome strawberry that I did get in from you. Have you mixed it?
I've mixed it, but I keep a lot of my flavor notes private, like until I'm done. Like I think since the show, I have about 120 that I haven't put on ELR, but I mixed it at one. All of them I mixed pretty much at 1 drop per 15 mil. Now you're going to ask me if it tastes like Alpine strawberry, right? I haven't tasted the Alpine strawberry yet, so I can't compare, but it is strong. It's like a natural, fresh, non-candy strawberry. I tested it when I first got it.
Did you test it fresh or did you let it sit?
I let it sit for 2 weeks.
And okay. I lost the flavor at day 3, but it might be me. It might have been like what I said from drinking strawberry. I lost the flavor at day 3, but I'm still sitting on it to see if it comes back or if it's me. Because the thing I find with strawberry is that there are certain molecules that they use for flavorings of strawberry where one person will taste it and another one won't completely. And it's like some strawberries I can taste and other strawberries I can't.
Right.
And that's just the molecular compound and how it's put together, because strawberry is a fading flavor. Like I can taste juicy strawberry from Flavor Art, but there's a lot of people who cannot.
Yeah, I can taste the floral flavor in shisha strawberry, and other people don't taste it.
Yeah, I don't taste
it. Really, really strong to me. But like other people are like, I don't know what you're talking about, Lana. You crazy? I'm just like, I'm sorry, but that's what I don't like it.
No, there's a green floral in shisha.
Okay, it's not just me. I'm not crazy.
It's not just you. No, if you use it low enough, you can.
Well, and some people don't at all. Like I just get delicious strawberry syrup from it.
It's actually the same green note that is in Flavor Art's Red Touch, but their green note is less.
Oh, okay.
More of the green note out of shisha.
All right. Okay. Then
Yeah,
I'm
like
not nuts.
whenever I make a strawberry, I always have to use a little bit of red touch to give it the strawberry note that I want. So I have red touch in a big bottle because I can't make any strawberry without adding a little bit of that. So I guess I need the floral in it to be able to taste it. But I don't taste the floral, but I guess that whatever that green note is what I crave.
It's like it's almost like the vine part of the strawberry. Like if you pull
Right.
the strawberry off the plant and you sniff that, you get that little bit of the green top and the whole bit of strawberry and the little bit of crispness of the pits or the pips on the outside. So you get all of that in both shisha and red touch, but shisha's is darker. Like,
see, I find strawberry shisha from Inawera taste a lot like not exactly like Capella's. It's closer on the Capella side than on the Flavor Art side for me.
see, I put it more on TFA's juicy ripe strawberry,
And I don't taste. It's nowhere near strawberry ripe for me.
It's darker for me that way. I've got that right here.
That just goes to show how we can all taste strawberries so differently, and it's just the molecular compounds in it.
Yeah, a lot of it has to do with the malty ones, the darker, richer notes that come into the strawberries, and whether they go candy or if they go fresh ripe and they're dark, or if they're bright and like top heavy.
Like
Top heavy ones
honestly,
tend to be floral.
it's insane that my favorite strawberry is not. Of course I use the Flavor Art to enhance it, but it's just plain old strawberry from TFA, which is supposed to be like the weakest strawberry in the world, with like I'll use that at like 4%. That's it, with like 0.75% red touch. Boom! I got my strawberry.
I think concrete is also a strawberry, like a strawberry mute or strawberry blind. Like he has
Copal
a hard
is. I know Copal can't taste strawberry.
I know that must be very, very difficult. And I know a lot of people in our chat, they're mute to certain things or they taste certain notes. Like Dimlin, she can't taste chocolates without tasting pencils. Fresh, he just hates lychee. Concrete hates everything except for like gins and tobaccos. Yeah, sure. But speaking of flavors, there's flavors. I don't know if anybody's gotten any of the new Capella flavors in yet.
I don't.
No.
I'll be getting them soon though.
No, but I ordered frosted cookie and the watermelon candy. It should be coming soon.
The frosted cookie, I ordered it. I tested it last week for our puff pastry just to see if I could add something in there. But that thing, I'm going to let it steep a little bit, but it's kind of like lackluster. I hate to say it. But I haven't picked up any of the other flavors, so I'm very interested if those are any better. I don't vape a lot of candies, but y'all do so many different like flavor profiles. I'm like, maybe these will be good.
Yeah.
Capella's is it's hit or miss. I mean, I always gave them about a 70% marking of what was usable. There's at least 30% that's always bleh.
Yeah.
The frosted cookie was okay. I mostly tasted like there's no coconut in the cookie if that's what you want to know. It's just like a plain, like kind of bland cookie with a waxy frosted note.
So a frosted animal cracker.
Basically, yeah. But no like Jimmy's on top, no sprinkles. It's just
Jen
like waxy sugar.
Jen is traumatized with the animal crackers. Everything to her tastes like an animal cracker, and you add a flavoring to it.
The frosted animal cracker. Have any of you tried the real flavors frosted animal cracker?
You know what? It got a lot of good reviews. A lot of people on ELR, like if you had to buy any like SC real flavors or even the VG real flavers,
Sugar
frosted
cookie
animal
and frosted animal cookie. Yeah. Have any of you tried that?
No.
I haven't.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, I threw in a baklava because I had a spare 10 mil of that into your box, Jen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, did anybody get any of their Black Label line?
No.
There's like it's like either hit or miss. Like people are like saying, "Oh, it's really delicious," or "It's really horrible." Like they messed up on it. But
Black Label from where?
Real flavors.
real flavors.
No.
They have like 5 really good flavors. Like they have a French toast that everybody's like raving about. I haven't bought it. They have a holiday cake. They have some sort of like raspberry, like a blue raspberry. Like everybody's raving about these, but I'm trying to hold back because you can only get it on realflavors.com. I was going to wait to see if like Bull City or anybody else stocked them up. Hello, Bull City.
I'd be
Guys,
curious,
are you watching?
are
We
these
want-
dappy flavors?
I am interested in some Black Label flavors.
Look, hold on. Let me do this. We want.
She just had to adjust her camera.
I'm interested in receiving them. So if you can stock them on your website, that'd be fantastic. But that's the only reason why I haven't gotten them, because you can only get them on their website. But I hear their French toast Black Label is phenomenal. Like you have to buy it. And I'm just like, I have to hold back.
Well, I don't know what I have. I got sent 2 samples of French toast from them back some time ago. And one of them had some acetylpropanol and acetone in it, and the other one did not. The one that had the bad stuff in it was absolutely delicious and tasted exactly like real French toast. The other one did not. The other one tasted very butyric acidy.
Interesting.
Even after school?
Labeled the same flavor?
I'm just wondering, because I'm not sure which one ever came out as their French toast in one line, and if maybe the other one ended up as a French toast in the other line. I can see why people would be raving about it, because the V1 that I had that was dappy was really good. It was eggy. It tasted just like French toast.
Interesting. It's probably from the Black Label, because the Real Flavors Super Concentrate one didn't get too good of review.
So that might have been their V2 one that I had, and the Black Label one is the other one that was really good.
I love French toast, so I have to have that one.
Yeah, everybody was like raving about and told me like before it was reformulated or taken off the Inawera French toast or something like that.
Well, I'm not going to use this because I might keep like 10 mils just in case I need to develop with it, but I'll send you guys the rest of the bottle if you want. 2 of you. Because I'll be sending you both another package anyway in the next few weeks.
I'll have to get you back on some of this shipping, girl.
I'm saying though. Oh, so let's see.
So I have an idea. I think that we should go around the room and share something about ourselves that maybe our viewers don't know about us.
Oh yeah, let's do that really awkward question.
Yeah, like I was gonna do the whole, okay, when did you start mixing? How'd you get into it? But you know what? Blah blah blah. That's boring. Like people know that they can find it out other places. Like we're not, we weren't born yesterday. Like we've been around for a little while. Let's put it on each other to think of something that.
Why don't we ask each other a question?
Okay, we can ask each other a question.
You go first. You muted yourself, didn't you? There's some sound.
I did because there was a motor. I live downtown. My window's open. There was a really loud motorcycle. Sorry, so I muted myself. Go ahead, ask me a question, and I will answer it. I have nothing to hide.
Let's do the. What do you hate more than anything? Let's just leave it at that.
What do I hate more than anything? Like in the world? Like you're not going to narrow it down?
I'm not going to narrow it down. So it could be anything. It could be a food. It could be a critter. It could be whatever you want it to be. It could be something in humans. That's why I stopped, because I was like, let me leave this open-ended and make her answer this.
Okay. I think what I hate more than anything is inconsiderate people. Like people that, like, instead of saying that they're not going to do something or saying that they don't like something about you, they like either talk about it behind your back or they just don't show up to do what they said they, we're gonna do, or you know what I mean, like
People that leave you hanging
people that leave you
in
hanging.
one way or the other.
Yeah.
Flakes.
Yeah. Like, because if there's something that I do that you don't like, I'm a big girl, I can take it, or if there's something that you don't want to do, like, be honest and say it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm saying like a lot. Goodness gracious, what am I, 12?
You've been hanging out with your niece this weekend.
Yeah, I have been hanging out with these. Yeah, just I think people that are inconsiderate and don't I don't know.
They don't have balls. No balls.
Yeah.
You don't like no balls.
Yeah. Have some self accountability.
That's right.
See, you're so good with words. I just say no balls.
So Jen likes balls. All right.
Yeah.
I used to juggle when I was young.
What about
Bet
you?
you did, girl.
Okay, TheJuiceFairy. I'm gonna just throw it right back at you.
You don't have to ask the same question.
I want to though. I kind of like this
Oh.
question.
So what is one thing that I hate more than anything in the world?
Yeah.
I think I'll go safe. I don't like spiders.
Oh, that's such a cop out.
Didn't you see that little cartoon of that spider, that friendly cartoon spider who just wants to be your friend?
No, I'm just kidding. I'll go ahead and go deep like Emily did. I don't like lies. I cannot stand a liar. Cannot. I mean, people sometimes look at me and think I'm insane because my kids will tell me shit and they're like, your kids really said that to you? I said, if they freaking get caught in a lie, they are liable to be dead. So
yeah, that goes along the same lines of self accountability,
Yeah, well, I mean, they can let me down and not do something they weren't supposed to, but they better damn tell me what they were doing instead. You know what I mean? I drop the ball. I drop the ball on stuff all the time.
It happens. We're human,
and I like to blame it on my ADD. Oh shit, I forgot. But I won't lie. I don't like people. I won't lie about it. I'll be like, oh nope, didn't do it. Why not? I don't really have a good excuse. I just didn't do it. Sorry. I'll try better next time. But I just don't like people. Just tell me. It's okay. Just tell me the damn truth and we'll be okay. We'll be friends forever. Even if you tell me your shirt looks like shit. Oh, thank you.
You're a big girl. You can take it.
Well, the bottom line is that people don't do stuff. When somebody tells me that I've made a mistake, there's nothing you can tell me about me or a mistake that I've made that I didn't already know I did. I already knew I fucked up somehow. Like people getting fired, when people get fired from jobs, if they didn't see that shit coming, they're really dumb because they knew they were fucking up. You know what I mean? When they were fucking up, they knew they were fucking up. You know what I mean? So I guess that's just the bottom line. That's just me.
Yep.
Next. Let's see. RinVapes. What do you hate more than anything?
I don't think we got that kind of time.
Well, you got to pick one thing.
I mean, it's kind of along the same lines as Emily, but it's more so people that are just like oblivious to everyone around them, whether it just be like she was talking about, or even just like driving or walking. They'll just bump into you. Like they have no clue you're here.
Selfish people
Like
that have their head in the sand and like they only see themselves, right?
Yeah, it's just like, dude, like pay attention, be aware of your surroundings. Like it's not even about just not being rude. It's just like, I don't know. It irks me to no end. Like,
wake up.
Just like the world exists outside of yourself.
Yeah, but you're really, really considerate. Because one of the things that I notice a lot, and we do it to you all the time, is that we interrupt you. And you give people room to talk. And you stay quiet in the background. And some people are like, oh, Rin's so quiet. Well, it's not that. It's that you don't like interrupting people and you don't like jumping in front of people, so you expect the same in return. But the bad thing is that in this world, there's a lot less people like you who are very considerate, and a lot more people like me who talk a lot.
Rin, you're surrounded by a bunch of hens. You know we're gonna gab, like Rin.
And that's fine. I'll just hide and chat.
No, you will not. You will participate. You will have a margarita with me, and you will talk and sing.
Girl, that margarita kicked my ass.
I know it did.
Or the margaritas.
Margarita.
How many did you have?
It's hard to gauge because I was drinking out of these cups, but it was like 4 of these, like filled up that way.
Crap.
It was a lot.
You know
I
that's
polished off the bottle.
I
To
knew
the
something
first
up when you were
one.
talkative.
Yeah. Drinking will do that, but that's not always a good thing.
I drink every time I'm on this show. It's my muscle relaxer.
I gotta work tomorrow. I ain't trying to do all that.
You tell Leilani thins her blood and makes sure her circulation is well.
Why do you think I come up with these grand ideas? I'm like, I'm drinking and I'm writing notes down. Like, this is gonna work.
All right, Leilani, what is the thing that you hate the most?
Fake people. Fake people. People who will smile in your face and then come to find out later on they're lying to you, or you find out through somebody else that they're talking ish about you, or they're just not the person that you thought they were. And it may take a week, it may take a month, it may take years, but just why don't you just be yourself? Why don't you be the evil, nasty person that you are, or the kind, loving person that you are? You don't have to pretend. You know, your true colors will come out one day. Because one of the things and a lot of people don't know this, but I was severely obese when I was young. And why do you think I can draw? And why I choose to entertain? I developed a lot of character. I had no friends. I was the one, no, it's true. I was the one sitting in the back of the cafeteria eating tater tots with braces and a unibrow and acne, like bad acne. And so when I approached people and stuff like that, they wanted to be my friend, or I thought they were my friend. Oh, you know, Leilani, you're so cool. Can you draw this for me? Or you can do this for me? And da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, sir. No problem. I can draw that for you. No problem. And so people used me. No, it's stirred out my pain. But when I was very young, I learned that people weren't the people that I thought they were. And they would smile at me, want to be friends with me for some reason, or they were friends with me to get with my like hot friends and stuff. Because I wasn't like a total nerd. I was that big, like beefy, big, like fat girl. You know what I mean? Like I was tall and I was like, you know, but I was funny. But and so certain girls hung out with me. I don't know if they were like really my friends or not, but they were nice to me. And so some people would friend me to get with them or hang out with them or like invite me to parties if I couldn't, like if they couldn't get my other friends to come with me. But those people, I'm glad they're half broke and I see them working at gas stations now because they were mean to me.
Isn't that funny though? Isn't that funny? When
so funny. Because now everybody like tries to contact me on Facebook. Oh, how you been? How you been? You weren't worried about how I was when I was sitting in the back of the cafeteria and I was president of the library council. You didn't care about me then. But I digress. So I don't like fake people. And don't use people. Don't be mean to people because you never know who they're going to be when they get older. And whatever you do to somebody comes back to you tenfold. You may not just think about it now because you're just living your life and living who you are, but it will come back to you, and I guarantee it, and you will suffer. The end.
Amen, sister.
Jen Jarvis?
Hold on. I gotta interject on that little. I wasn't a nerd. I had a big gap in between my teeth when I was little. I mean, the size I could put a pencil in my gap, and so they called me names and stuff. So I was short, right, and I was stocky, and I was so that made me into a little fighter. I thought I was, you know, I was thug life when I was little. It took a long time to become girly, but I turned into a girly girl. But it's amazing how mean people make you do things, or it turns you into the person you are. I am the monster I am today because of the way I was treated when I was little. So I'm bipolar as hell. I'm as nice as you want me to be or as mean as you need me to be.
I feel you.
But that comes from childhood.
Yeah.
Jar. Your turn.
You're trying to unmute and you're muting and unmuting. My turn. What do I hate the most? That there isn't as much beauty in the world as there could be. There isn't as much love as there could be. And that there isn't as much compassion and empathy as there could be. We could all be better people.
Every single one of us. You're absolutely right.
Preach.
That was deep. Touched me.
That was good. Good answer.
Well, now the audience knows a little bit about us that they didn't know before. For real. Like we went deep with it with that one question.
Yeah,
Just one.
that was a good question.
I'm so good at that one question.
I don't like spiders, guys. Oh my god. I talk a lot. Oh my god.
I love Rin. I love Rin.
That's all I got.
Well,
All right.
I hope you guys liked this this little chit chat episode that we had this week. Next week, the boys will be on to judge or review our recipes of choice. And thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Leilani's next episode is going to be her last for a while.
Yeah.
Just until the holidays, school starts.
So make sure to hound her and be like, ask her every episode, when is Leilani coming back? I like her so much.
Yes. Because we love having you on, Leilani.
Oh, thank you. I love all of you. And chat.
All right. Bye.
Bye.